I didn't do it. I refrained. Even though I hiked all the way out here just to talk to his punk ass. I mean punk, but this is a family show. I hate how your fingers are like right in the way there. I hate how your fingers are right in the way there. Tell me y'all saw that. Somebody just dropped more snakes in. Okay, somebody please clip just what just happened. I go to fire one of the explosive bolts, and at that moment, the cheerleader... Okay, somebody please clip... Vandal, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. I went looking for my dad. How did this all end up on me? Oh, holy crap, where are you? Oh!
Hi there, buddy!
Woo! Alright. Enough nitrate for now. How much did I end up getting? 720 out of that? Yeah. Oh, no. Well, that sucked. Okay. Well, let's dig our way out of here then. 720 out of that? Yeah. Well, that sucked. No. Okay. And Needy, hey, how are you? Well, that sucked. Okay. Well, so glad that both you and Eli could make it. All right, clip it. I'll do it again. There you go. Somebody clip it. Eli could make it. Don't want to crash. All right, there you go. That's as good as you get out of me. That's as close as I come to dancing, by the way. There you go. That's as good as you get out of me. That's as close as I come to dancing, by the way. That's as good. So there's the airport that we took off from. Let me fix that really quick. So it is now on. So it's in the base where? So there's in the
Oh, good job.
Oh, you forgot about the...
I didn't hear that part. I guess when you were explaining it, I had you muted. I didn't hear that part.
I just saw this man in pig fly, I swear.
Oh, of course I would do that. Of course I would do that.
Oh, that was so perfect, man. Oh, I've got it too, but it doesn't matter. Sure.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry.
I didn't know you were spec'd into that. That's in strength, so I didn't know you spec'd into that.
Well, I've got to have strength for
my,
sexy T-Rex, so I've been dropping.
Somebody want to clip that? Because I just had a cop and a spider like fall through the ceiling at me. Clip that? Because I just had a cop and a spider want to clip fall through the ceiling. Because I just had a cop and a spider like fall through the ceiling at me. Clip that? Because I just had a cop and a spider like. Oh! No! Come out! No! 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 Don't shoot it! No! 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 Come out! No! 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 Don't shoot it! No! 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 Come out! No! 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 Don't shoot it! No! 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 And then he left! Needmore just left! Needmore just left! It's just slightly stuttery. A little more than I normally have. So it's probably my PC. A lot of times before I play 7 days, I have to reboot, or it just kind of disagrees with me. Rose is super tired. Trust me, I understand. Whoa, Tom's got some weird head dancing going on here. That's like total Exorcist stuff right there. Super tired. Trust me, I understand. Whoa, Tom's got some weird head dancing going on here. Oh, right into the water. Oh, somebody clip that. Please, somebody clip that. All right, everybody. Good evening. Gonna start a little bit early, just because I know that you've been sitting there listening to those annoying voices. That annoying voice was me being played over and over again because I didn't catch that the volume was up on one of the monitors. So I apologize. But let's go ahead and just jump into it since we can. So, gonna run a couple of practice laps. As always, we're starting off here with the Legends because, well, we can. It's about the only series that I really want to participate in that runs at 9:30. So that's where we are.
Car stop down low.
Alright, so hopefully we'll just end up in a split that we can actually compete in. Because we're just not quite there for top split yet. There are 91 people registered for this session. So hopefully we're not, iRating wise, among the top 15 or so. Figure it's going to split us up into probably 6 splits here. So that would be my hope, at least. We'll see how that plays out. How you doing, everybody? How's it going? I've got us going live again with Restream, so we are live on both Twitch and YouTube. All of the streams that we restream are going to be archived on YouTube, so you'll be able to go back and watch them at any point if you'd like. Got some new things that are going to be happening here soon, hopefully. Be a little interesting. Trying to actually start up an actual racing team. I'll give you all a little bit more insight into that at a future time here. But the idea would be to pair up with, or to team up with a few other drivers who are good at racing and good at setting up, and see if we can leverage that to become a speed powerhouse. I don't ever want to go buy setups, but I will happily collaborate with other people on setups. So that's what we'll do. This setup is a tough one. It requires a lot of finesse for the first couple of laps. Once you get there, though, it's really easy to save tires with this one. Easier than the one that I had been using at the beginning of the week. So hopefully we'll have more longevity. I ran one race with it last night. Again, top split. Doesn't look like we're in top split this time, which is good. It looks like we're in probably second split with the people that I'm seeing on there. Robert Campbell, Timothy Blake. Yeah, so I have to update my overlays. They're on the wrong screen right now. So the problem with this setup, though, is that it takes 7 or 8 laps to really start to come up to speed, where I can really drive it hard into the corner.
Inside.
I'm hoping we don't lose the leaders in that time. Part of me wants to go back and use my other setup just because, but
Stay high. Stay high.
I don't think it's a 5th year setup. No, definitely not a 5th gear setup. Couldn't remember which one was 4th and which one was 5th. 2 different setups. One uses 5th gear. The other one only goes up to 4th gear. And that would be this one. But you can see here now, I can push it a little bit harder now. Not as loose. And then later in the race, we'll see guys hopefully pushing it too hard and coming back to me a little bit. Alright. So let's go update our setup here. Okay, so who do we have? Luc Desjardins, Robert Campbell, both really, really good guys. Stephen Light, really good guys. We're going to go ahead and throw on the other setup here, and I'm going to make a small change to tighten it up a little bit. This will help us for qualifying, but that's about the only reason why we're going to put this on. And then after I qualify, I have to step away for just a minute. And like I said, I got to fix the overlays here too, so. This is a 5th gear setup, so I got to remember that.
One more lap.
Yep, pushed up too hard right there. Not going to be a very good lap. Slower than the first lap by far. Yep, 3/10 off.
This time by.
As of right now, we're third, but that's not going to hold. Not against this group. So how many people actually have qualified? Actually, it is going to hold pretty well with this group. So hold on one second. I'll be right back.
I'm pretty convinced my gear's wrong.
Hey, Steven.
I run the 333 in rain, 342 in Q.
Yeah, I'm totally convinced that's my whole problem. Now, I just don't have enough gear. Something there. I mean, my car handles good. I just don't have enough gear.
All right, so basically the problem is that...
The problem with the race deal, I fall off too bad because it's just my gear. I'm going to play with that one. I just figured it out right then. Gear's wrong.
I've used 2 different gearings on this track, and I'm not sure which one is better, to be honest with you. Yo, Shadows, what's happening, man? I see you out there.
The big thing is back corner up and let it roll a little bit, and then I smashed it coming off exit, and that's about the middle of the corner.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I found too. Hey, you should got to back it up a bit here.
Yeah, that's kind
There
of
we
a
go.
problem for me. I'll get, too conservative, and it hurts me. Like, I know should be able to just smash it and go. And I could probably, I don't know, I just get too conservative and qualifying, and it kills me.
I love these guys talking out here. I gotta fix my Stream Deck. There's, I think maybe it's the USB port I'm using or something that
I just don't have enough gear.
keeps cutting the connection, and it resets.
I've
So
actually gone to trying the 2.93.
check the USB
running in
port.
fourth gear,
Can't do it now
and I
though.
ran 3 laps at 15.6 in a row in the last race.
Yeah, but you got to build your car around your gear, honestly. So I can't go swap my gear at the moment, you know what I mean? Because it would change everything. So I'm going to have to change that and then build my car again around it.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Well, it won't be big changes, but you still got to change something if you change the gear, no matter what.
Yeah, I dropped my left front corner a touch. I managed to get it down. I can't remember how much it was.
I'll be right back, everybody.
I got the front left down a touch.
I mean, I'm decent. My race car is decent. My qualifying sucks. And then that just kills you. Qualify out front. You know what I mean? It's a crapshoot.
Yeah. I do have to say though, there's been some really good races on here lately, hey. Some really good ones. Like, in the last race I was in for quite a part of the race, there's 5 of us up front just driving.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside road now.
Yeah, well, you're in.
All right, I'm back.
Especially a good bunch of guys. We're not even trying to split for no reason. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, but as far as racing concerned, this is the best you can get.
So time held on for 4th, and I actually only slightly lost third. So not bad. I'll take it. So what's going on out there, Shadows? How you doing, man?
Drive in general.
And anybody else who's out there right now, how you doing? Between races here, I've got to fix this Stream Deck issue.
I've driven about every car out there, and these are still top of my list.
It's the 11 car.
I'm not sure if I changed my setup. I think I did, but I'm not sure if I did. We'll find out. We'll see if fourth gear is fast enough. Excuse me. Doesn't seem like it's going to be, honestly, so I might be stuck on my old setup.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
That's tightened up right now, which is going to really suck. Although I do remember possibly second gear being just on the edge of being able to accelerate on the good setup, so.
Alright, man. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Well, I think this is the right one.
Inside. All clear, all clear. You got one inside.
Certainly feels loose enough.
There, hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Yep, definitely the right one. Should not have tried to push it down to the bottom there.
You got one inside. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
There we go. Now I can hopefully... I know that car. Timothy Blake, yep. Raced him hard at one point. I think it might have been it was last week at South Boston. He and I went at it pretty good for a while. Like I said, you really have to go easy on this setup to start. This guy behind me is going to end up destroying his tires if he runs like that the whole time. You gotta go easy on it for a little while. Blake was one of the things that he did last week was overdrive the car in the first half of the race, and he ended up falling off, and I was able to gain on him, pass him. So we'll see if he's doing that again, or if he just has a really good setup here. There are plenty of guys who have better setups than I do. I have not been able to find the 1 or 2 tenths of a second that I desperately need to keep up with them. So we'll see. Got no reason to try and push past this 4 car right now. So I'm just gonna follow along, let him maybe make a mistake. Use up his equipment, and we'll go from there. And we're sitting in, what, 6th right now? Be happy with the top 5. Be ecstatic with the win, but the guy out in front is getting away from us right now. Big difference is I'm rolling it into the corner easily. I'm not digging all that deep. And I'm rolling onto the throttle, not matting it like they were talking about. My other setup, I could do that after about 3 laps, but I'd use them up by about lap 25. This setup is intentionally loose and stays that way for the first 5 to 7 laps, depending on how hard you have to push it. No one here in the top 7 is really being aggressive at the moment. Bad entry there for me, but not a huge deal. Yep, see, here it is. Cars are already starting to lose their grip a little bit here. So that third place guy really overdrove his car.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Going on. I agree.
Oops. It's about to be a 5-car race because we're letting the guy behind us close in too. This guy is making us all overwork our tires here.
Stay low.
Not very helpful.
Still there. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. You're in 5th place. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Slow car up high. You're clear high, clear high. Got a car stopped up high. You got one outside. Stay low.
Yep, like I said, Blake used up his stuff early.
Still there. Hold your line. You're back and forth. All clear, all clear.
Inside one, inside.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Inside, next turn, 12, inside.
You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Wow, that was some good close quarter racing right there for a little bit. And see if I got enough to get by the 4 here. Get up to 3rd.
To go. You got one outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. All clear, all clear. You're in 3rd place.
There we go. When you roll it into the corner nice and smooth, you can pick it up in the middle a lot easier. A little too high that time, but nothing No harm, no foul. Body slammed him back there behind me. Matherly did. Alright, 6 to go. 12 good entries here. That's all we need. 12 clean, or 6 clean laps.
Five to go at the line.
He is fast right now. Well, we're going to lose third. He's got me.
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there?
Sorry, that was my fault.
All clear, all clear.
That was a real impressive pit entrance, though. I just got up on that curb a little bit too close.
Don't give it back to Blake. Let's not give up fourth here.
Inside. Still there. White flag. One more lap to go.
Dang it.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Just get by him, that's all.
Clear low, clear low.
The problem that I've been having with this setup is for the last 3 or 4 laps, it just really tightens up on me.
Good job, Brandon. I would have started a chance. I might have had something for you.
Car stops down low.
Oh well, I'll take a 5th. And a clean race.
Flag
Hey, but I
this
got
time
the
by.
brake train sitting there on the top, but not much I could do.
Great job, driver.
That was just an awesome race, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah, way to save it and have some there at the end, Tim.
You don't throw on the pole, you can't win. I mean, I'm just convinced of that.
Well,
All right.
I want to race against you guys forever. That was just awesome.
When you get in here, these guys race clean. That's a good time.
That battle for 3rd through 6th there midway through the race was a ton of fun, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just like, mate, I'm on such a high right now from that. It was awesome.
It was pretty even.
Again, thank you, everyone. I hope to see you all again soon. I've got to go do some stuff now, so take care of yourselves.
Me too, man. This is a lot of fun here. This battle right here. I mean, how can you beat this? We are side by side, lap after lap here. We got 5 of us in this battle, 3rd through 7th actually. And the guy in last place, at the end of this group, is the guy who ended up finishing best of all of us. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and back out of it. That was a lot of fun. That's the most fun I've had in those cars in a while. We're up to a 380. We are 0.2 away from an automatic promotion to an A license. Let's do this tonight. Let's do this. Of course, the last thing that I want to drive to do that is going to be the the SK. So I'm thinking we'll go run the Ganders for now. We'll run the SKs at midnight. But unfortunately, if we run the Ganders, we got 20 minutes to go. So what else is coming up here at 10? Nothing that we can really jump into right now. So, I mean, I guess I could just not be afraid of it and go for it here at the SKs. Could do that. What the heck. Well, no, because that's not going to leave us a lot of options for the next slot after that. So let's wait. We'll do the... excuse me. We'll go do the trucks. We've had a lot of fun with the trucks, and not the most success, but a lot of fun. So I got to go out there and see if I can figure out how to be a little more patient anyway. So let's go ahead and jump into this. We'll register for this now. There we go. That beautiful breast cancer awareness truck. By the way, I forgot to put this in the name again. All donations, any and all donations that come in for the rest of the month are going to be donated over to the National Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation. So if you choose to make a donation, we're going to be doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and actually post that on Twitter. Typing it up right now. I gotta hit continue there, don't I? Best of. Let's see. Breast cancer awareness. There it is. Trying to type it out here and get us in here as well. You still out there, Shadows? What's going on, man? Let's see here. Trying to find the right link for donating. It's down here. Let's see. There we go. Put that in the tweet. See, where are you? There we go, that's the one I want. Taking a little while this is loading, I know. Now I know that anybody can go out and donate directly to that if they want to. If you want to give bits, do it that and do it this way, you know. It's entirely up to you how you do it. You don't. It's cheaper for you, honestly, to give it directly through the foundation page. That's perfectly fine. I have no issue with that. I just want to raise awareness for it here. We've dealt with breast cancer in the family, and it's something that's near and dear to all of our hearts. So, definitely want to continue to raise awareness. I don't care how you donate. Donate through me. It doesn't matter. The only thing that's going to do is show up in my numbers and, you know, maybe start a hype train. Who knows? But I don't care. Go give it directly to the foundation if you'd like. It's not about me.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Go high. Have a slow car on the bottom. We have a car stopped down low. Go high.
You can just come out here and see what I can do as far as turning laps. Oh, jeez. That'll flatten the side of the car. Well, let's try that all over again. Just get out of the pit exit area here. And he was going so slow there, I just had a feeling, though, that he was going to swing out, so I went wide and didn't grip right. And yeah, that wasn't fun. That was boneheaded on my part. So this is where I'm still learning these things. Still learning these trucks. Love the truck ahead of me. A classic Le Mans Gulf fuels scheme that he's got going on. That thing is beautiful. Loving it. I know how to qualify okay here. I can qualify mid-pack. That's not a problem. It's really about longevity of the tires. That destroyed me in the last race here. And really just, you know, how do I go easier on them in general? And how do I not get caught in the trap of everybody else is out there pushing it hard early on? How can I baby these tires a little bit?
You got one inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high. Stay high. Go high. Stay high. Stay high.
I've made passes on the outside here, just not against somebody, not with, when both cars are on brand new tires.
All clear, all clear. You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Tried to pull it down there and almost lost it.
Got one outside. Both car down low. Go high. Still there. You're clear high. Clear high.
What's played out so far, every race that I've run here, is that I'm fast through 3 and 4 at the end of the race, but dreadfully slow through 1 and 2. And I'm just trying to figure out a way to get it to settle into 1 and 2 better, such that I can run the bottom consistently and I'm not up, you know, pushing it so hard and tearing up my tires. And maybe the little bit of that is backing it down a little bit more in 3 and 4, not running at maximum slip. Even though really, there's probably not much of a speed difference by backing out of it just a little bit there. A little bit more than I have been. But right there, I mean, if I can continue to get that to grab, I mean, tires fall off faster. This is the 9th lap on this set. Because I did whack the wall after my first lap. Last time out, but yeah, right there. We're still turning 31.3. I'm definitely going way easier on the tires. I'm not running qualifying speeds, but those speeds wear out after about 3 or 4 laps. You just can't run that fast that long. And so I'm not trying to push to qualifying speeds at this point. $31.2. So yeah, kind of the same thing. I didn't get down to the bottom as well there. That's all right. We slipped up a little bit. That's the same guy in front of us, by the way. But what do I mean when I say maximum slip? So as you're going through the corner, there comes a point where you're actually pushing the tires too far. You're going maximum speed still, but you're pushing the tires far enough that they are slipping a little bit on the pavement. And I just totally forgot what I was doing there because of talking. But they start to slip a little bit on the pavement. You're not really losing measurable speed. So if you back it down to, you know, 80-85% throttle, you're going to maintain roughly the same amount of speed, but without the slip. That's what's happening, I think, down in 3 and 4. And I'm using up my tires by running it like that down there. If I can get back onto the gas, full throttle there, in the middle of 1 and 2, that's really helping matters a lot. So I'm backing it down just a little bit here. And I can hear it. I'm not hearing the tires slip on the pavement. There's kind of a scraping sound, kind of a shh as you're going through the corner. And I'm not hearing them slip like that. So right there, kind of the secret to getting into that one that easily was entering low. Normally you enter high in a turn and cut down low, but these turns are so broad and so much of a wide open kind of space, and also turn 1 starts off so flat compared to how it is in the middle that you're slipping up in the middle of or in the beginning of the corner, like right there. That one went well again. Because we're not slipping up in the middle of the corner because we've gotten it low enough to begin with that we're able to grab hold before we've slid up the track too far. The further down you enter that, the faster you get into the higher banking. And the less time there is that you're on lower banking and therefore fighting the inertia of the car. So I've got to start really approaching it this way. And it seems like this is working, and I was watching other people do this yesterday. I got passed by somebody who was running the bottom like this. I mean, here I am still running on the bottom, running 31.6s. Almost halfway into a race. So, to me, that says I'm doing it better than I was the last time. And when you let off the gas, you want to already have the car pointed, or the truck pointed at the white line. So that one was bad. That one we slipped up. And the times are falling off, but we're going to slow down to high 32s, low 33s before this is all done. I daggone it. Probably took damage from that one. That's going to limit my speed now. and entered that turn poorly as well. So yeah, definitely going to feel the speed being affected by that. So I just have to be more careful. All right, 10:10. We still have 5 more minutes, so we're definitely not going to end up in top split either. So that's positive. In fact, we should probably end up about 3rd split, I would say, given the number of entries.
Car stops down low. Go high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Honestly, I just want to come out here, run a decent race, keep it clean, finish well. 97-degree track surface. That's a lot cooler than it was the other day when I was running here. At least in the race, it was pushing into the like 115 range, I think, 114 or so. Yeah, like I'm not even trying to run a qualifying run here. I'm running this like I'm going to be running the race and saving my tires as much as I can. Okay, you don't want to go. I was trying to give you room. But yeah, I was saying earlier, not running on maximum slip. What I meant by that, I don't hear that rubbing sound in my ears now when I back off a little bit in 3 and 4, but I'm still able to run fast laps. That's what I'm aiming for here.
Going in pitch.
We have a car stopped down low.
Alright, let's try running a little on the high side just to regain feel for that as well.
Go car down low. Go high, go high, go high, go high. Go car down low. We have a car stopped down low.
You really don't know how you need to run it until you get into the race, but we'll see what we've got to do and try and save tires and see if we've got plenty left for the end. It's really my goal. They fall off fast here. They fall off fast in the trucks in general. If I can keep it alive, then keep the tires going, then we're good. Kind of mellow yellow car. It is. Love it.
Car stops down low. Go high.
All right, time to race.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Go high.
There we go. So what's going on, folks? We're this close to an A license now. We're at a 3.8 safety rating. If I get that safety rating up to a 4, I get an automatic promotion to A. And I have been busting my butt for 6 months for that. So there are guys out here who make it in a month, but that's just because they're able to race 7 days a week. I get a couple of hours throughout the week besides what you see me on stream here, and that's it. So most of the work that I do is done right here on stream in front of you and with you. And I'm happy to have you all along for the ride. The literal ride. Well, the drive. You're riding, I'm driving. All right. Hopefully the signal's coming through good for y'all too. Hopefully that's all working well. Excuse me. Excuse me again. All right. Here we go. Enough fooling around. Let's go out and run. Oops. We're not going to have much time here. Only a minute or two once we get out here. But we do have to remake the adjustments to the car because it doesn't save them. And I've got the steering set up to where it's a little more comfortable for me. So, all right, this is probably the fewest A's that I've seen in. So that's a positive thing for me here. Don't ask what was going on there with the shifting. I was all out of whack and discombobulated. And I like out of whack. Sounds like I can just go to the store and buy more whack. So yeah, we're not even going to have time to get a whole qualifying lap in here. But there it goes. See, when we get to the line, it should kick us out pretty much automatically. Yep, not even to the line. Oh well. Let's go qualify. Let's do this.
Green flag. Here comes your first time left. One more lap to go.
I've not had good luck so far getting through that corner on lap 2. on a qualifying run, so maybe that's a positive thing right there.
There's the flag. It's over.
It's good for second so far. Let's see how that holds. Now we're down to fourth. I knew that we weren't going to stay up there, but with this group, we got a chance of at least qualifying, you know, top 10 clean. All right. So while this is happening, we got 24 cars in this one. While this is happening, I will be right back. So bear with me. I shall return. All right. I am back. It's that time of the year where I always end up getting sick to some degree. A little bit of a cough right now. Excuse me while I pop a hollows here. Happens every year. I'm used to it by now. The trick is to not let it last the entire next 2 months. All right, so we are 9th right now. There are 6 guys who haven't qualified. And it doesn't look like they're going to because we got 15 seconds to go. So unless they time that one lap just perfect. Like I said, my goal here is to finish the race, run mostly well. If I can get a top 10, I'll be happy with it. I want to finish the race. I want to be clean. I want there to be no incidents. 2 more no incident races tonight, and we get that bump into A. Most definitely. So. And we've come from the very beginning of this season. That safety rating fell all the way down to 1.29 or something.
Yep.
Do they count after the checkered flag, though?
Yes. Yes.
Damn.
My understanding is everything in practice and qualifying counts at a slightly lower rate than race incidents do, but everything counts once you've entered an official session. But don't quote me on that.
Yeah, that's true minus practice, I think.
Yeah, I don't think anything goes against your I rating in practice.
Right. Looks like if we finish top 10 or 11, I rating will get a bump.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
There we go.
I wasn't paying attention after I got the checkered flag and I slammed into the wall.
Rip.
That's why I was asking.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed. Catch the 1 car.
So we ended up 9th in this one, not 8th. I thought we were 9th or 8th at one point when I first came back, but I thought it's all good. Right, we're going green here in just a second.
Entering 3.
Lights are off on the pace car. We're going green this time by.
Get ready.
Giggity.
That's boogity.
Alright, man. Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
It's easily the best restart I've gotten in these things. Or start, I guess.
All clear, all clear.
Not a restart when you're just taking off.
Stay low. All clear, all clear. You got 1 outside.
Oh, not
You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Stay low.
Yep. I'm not going after it hard right now. Oh.
You got 1 outside. All clear, all clear.
Who was that dickhole that came across the track like that?
That's both people, 2 people on the front of me. There wasn't nothing I can do.
Alright, man,
What's the matter,
caution is
22,
out.
you run out of
Caution is
town?
out. Line up
Hack.
single file. Pit road is closed.
I'm sorry, guys. I got loose too there. I didn't mean to get loose. That was kind of my fault. Started rigging too. My fault, 7. I got loose right in front of you, bud. My bad. Vance, if you're good past the 7, please pit. That's your pit too.
All right.
Car.
So we're 2 laps in. We made it a whole lap without a caution. I mean, that's a positive.
We'll stay out with a blown engine like it's gonna matter.
Catch the
I'm
19
not ready for
car.
that.
Pit road
I'm
is now
going to see
open.
it. Thanks.
Pace car's in 3, checking up.
Bro, you're putting oil all over the track, boy, man. Your engine's blowing. You got 35 minutes to repair. Go ahead and take that thing to the garage, buddy.
I really wish they added the speedy dry effect. That would be interesting.
There are
Get foggy.
an awful lot of people who don't need their cars to be any looser than they already are on a restart.
Exactly.
Just imagine old tires on a restart with speedy dry.
No, I'll pass.
I really want that full simulation though.
You can get that same feel driving the Dirt Super Late model at Fairbury.
I have a mic cut down. Does somebody say something?
Get the AMR safety crews out here and the cleanup trucks in between the cautions.
Right? Like, make the cautions a little more exciting.
There's still oil in all in three. It's over when we restart.
Somebody give us a jet dryer to rear end. If you really want that true immersion and simulation feel.
I don't think that would work well. I feel like that would be a safety hazard for some of the people that don't pay attention with the cleanup trucks on the track.
How many wad mod Toyotas
Pit
are we
road
gonna
is
get?
closed.
There's gonna be like hundreds of people running into the jet dryer and blowing up.
That had to have been one of the craziest race weekends ever. What was that race on Tuesday night? I think it was.
What y'all doing up there around 7th and 8th? 10th maybe.
There's a couple of cars back here that just want to beat on each other during the pace laps.
Making it exciting, man.
Yeah, that's 8th, 9th, and 10th. 7th, 9th, and 10th. 8th place is just sitting here following in line.
Yeah, they're getting rowdy. Bunch of Kyle Bushes out here.
I haven't heard anybody throw their pit crew under the bus yet.
If I could cuss my crew chief out, man, I would.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now.
Alright, that was a long caution. They don't normally go on for 4 laps. They only go on for 4 laps when I don't need to go into the pits for repairs. Why do we always seem to get the 4-lap cautions when I don't need to go into the pits for repairs? I'm just happy that...
Good luck. 17, I got a pit. Start with black flag, so I'm staying low here. Go get back on the outside.
Get ready. Alright, man. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Got one inside. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Outside. Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
Leader, tell me where you want me to go. Tom? 10-4.
Alright man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Pass the
Okey-dokey.
17. Pass the
23, go to the outside.
Okay.
It's the 22 car. Pit road is now open.
Lucky dog on the outside, lucky dog on the outside.
Base car in 3.
You got lucky as shit, dude. Lucky dog coming on the outside.
Pass the 1. Pass the
We're gonna stay out. We have almost 5 green flag laps on these tires. Got some other guys who stayed out too, so that gives me some buffer.
car 1. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
What? One? Wait. Why one?
Why'd I get a black flag to pass the base car? Told me to pass.
Fuck, you just got the lucky dog and black flag at the same time?
Yeah!
On the bright side, I have a feeling there's going to be more cautions for you.
Was it a black flag or just an EOL?
I got a black flag and then underneath it says passing the pace car. I don't know. Now it's telling me I'm the lucky dog again. Who knows?
Alright, everybody have a good race. 22, I am reporting you.
Whoa, what happened? Must have missed some type of... Why are there so many lap cars?
Report me for what?
Pit road is closed. Just keep hitting your mark.
Somebody else got a wrap in here with 22 on it?
I wouldn't worry about it, man.
Does anyone know if I go in the pits for passing the base car, or do I just get an EOL? You have to go to the pits if you have the pace car. 10-4, thank you.
By the way, while we are here, if you're watching on Twitch, well, actually not if you're watching on Twitch. Well, is it not going to answer these things? Not going to answer these things. I changed stuff and it's not answering now. I was trying to show you how you can. I can join my Discord. You can follow me on Twitter. It ain't working. Bets are still open though, so if you want to bet, you can at least do that. Yo, 11.
11, past the. Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
Ah,
Alright, man,
that's why.
line up on the inside row.
Budweiser truck. At first, I thought that was the Ivan Iron Man Stewart paint scheme from his old off-road trucks. All right, so we're in fourth or third. Unfortunately, ultimately, everybody behind us made a pit stop, except for the guy next to me here. So the front four of us might be able to hang on to it for a little while, but then we're gonna get run over, which sucks.
I wish I could see out my my left side a little more for those restarts.
I'm gonna be pitting you number 20, so you can go by on the outside for a black flag.
Good luck.
Get ready. Alright, man. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. You're in third place. Next car is the leader. Outside. All clear, all clear.
Boy, am I bad at restart.
Got one outside. Stay low. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution
Really?
is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Sorry, whoever I had.
Let the pace car by.
Wow!
Checking up for pace car and backstretch.
Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch the 19 car. Pit road is now open.
Pace car in 3, slowing down. He hit the backstretch and cranked it up to about 140.
Well, if you have damage on your right side.
Alright, we're down to just 3 of us who haven't pit.
I figured as much after getting pushed into the wall back there.
Car 2. Got the
Doesn't
lucky
look
dog
too
led
bad,
by on
just
the
cranked
outside.
up.
Yeah, it was a 0x squeeze, so I think I'll be alright, hopefully. Give me more side force by flattening it out.
Hey, 22, I didn't mean to pinch you off on the outside on that restart. Sorry about that.
I haven't been this high in a race in this series yet, so I realize that it's mostly through pit strategy, but at this point, we've run 6 green flag laps in 17 laps. We haven't really even gotten to where they fall off that much yet. My hope is that I can stay, top 8 or so here, run another 10 laps, get another caution, and then pit for the final 10 laps.
And hit someone. Sorry, whoever I hit.
Pit road is closed.
6, did you have to put on a fresh pair of underwear for that one?
That's pissed. I was laughing hard. Glad we kept it clean. That was cool.
We were 30 minutes into this event, and we've done 18 laps. We're going green with 21 to go, and we've raced 6 laps. Not even 6 complete laps.
Mike Shy.
What's that?
If you were Mike Shy.
No.
Why's that got to be a Mike thing? Tough crowd.
Whoa.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man. Line up on the outside road now.
Get the fuck? Your end in. 20, you got a ton of your end in.
Hey, 17, you're like the ghost of whatever, but you're here and there. He was inside me.
Spooky. Oh, he's back again.
Did he say no homo first?
No homo first.
Normal second.
Not the
Get
big
ready.
one.
Get back.
Alright,
Good
man.
luck. No one
Eight
wrote
cars
17.
in. Green flag, green flag. Pit road is now open. Good job, man. You're up to second. Inside. Clear low, clear low.
'21 wasn't getting snookered this time. Pretty sure I caught him napping last time. Out on the outside there. Yeah, now I'm facing guys on brand new tires. I was really hoping to get up there and get into the lead.
What the hell, eh? What the
Alright,
fuck
man.
was that,
Caution is
eh?
out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Alright, I guess I should go in for tires this time, just in case we go green. Race 1, pace 4. Race 1, pace 4.
19 car.
L8 just ran somebody in the fucking wall.
It's a 19 car. It's a 19 car. Pit road is now open.
Pace car turn 3.
Pretty sure 8 ran a 20 in the wall.
I'm doing it. We're staying one more caution. Like I said, they haven't gone far enough. 7 laps. Probably done more damage to my tires catching the pace car than I have actually racing.
I'm gonna try the flicky dog thing again.
You got front end damage too.
Let the 1 car by.
You also have some right side damage.
I'm just gonna go out there and say, I don't think this is the time for 3 wide racing.
We haven't turned enough laps to wear the stickers off the tires yet.
They're going to put us on single file restarts here soon.
I heard they were just going to tell us to leave because they needed to get the next session in here for the next official races.
Everybody out of the pole. Tires have gone through enough heat cycles, you'd think they'd be like galvanized steel by now.
Pit road is closed.
I mean, at the rate we're going, we're going to have enough damage trucks out there that as long as I just don't hit anything, I can finish in the top 10. I'd love to finish up here in the top 5, but I can tell you now that we're probably going to get run over by about lap 35. We're not going to have anything left for them if it happens to go green from here. If we get a caution around lap 30, then maybe I'll go ahead and pit. But this is good for the heart. Keeps you alive a little bit longer by not taking years off with all the close calls, but it's not much fun. It's not good for the stream. All right, starting on the outside.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
Excuse me. I've raced this Matthew Heel guy before. Love it. My activity monitor on my watch picks up all these motions with the steering wheel as steps.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Pit road is now open. You're back in second. Good job. The next car is the leader. Inside. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
So this is the first guy on new tires here. Guy just passed me. Which probably explains why he was able to go by so quickly. At the rate we've been going, I expect there to be
Got one inside.
a caution fairly quickly here.
There. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there.
Yeah, these old tires aren't too bad.
Clear low, clear low.
I'm right underneath you.
And that's where the new tires are going to eat me alive. Right there, coming off of that corner. Tried to go to the low side, didn't work.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Still there.
So we're just better off running that middle run,
Still there.
middle line.
Clear low, clear low. Inside.
It was a little too high getting in there.
Stay high. Stay high.
Yeah, he's going to eat me alive right there.
We have 10 to go this time by.
Be a good time for a caution right now. Gambled on the tires, and I'm not sure that gamble's going to play out. And we are kind of reaching that point where they're going to equalize, though. See how well the no tire gamble's gonna work. Guy behind me is definitely gaining. So fifth may not happen here. Unless we can really hold him off. A couple of guys who came in on that last pit cycle coming up through right now. He appears to be the only one who's really making significant gains, but he's going to be here in another lap.
That's flat out. That's good.
He might actually get me in turn 2 here.
5 laps to go.
There's one.
That's simple. I was trying that high thing there. I don't know if you saw that. It's kind of weird. It kind of worked a little bit. A lap down, so I was like, why not try it?
A little blip on the gas was enough to totally mess that up. All right, we're going to run the middle line this time. Take away his line. And I'm not really losing that much to the guys in front of me either, so I don't feel like I'm just out here being a rolling roadblock to this guy. I'm being smart with my line, that's all.
Alright, man, 2 to go.
2 more. Can I hang on to this for 2 more laps? He got himself a good run down into 3 here. But this is where I'm fast.
Which line would you like, 15?
It's about the only place on the track where I'm fast.
No, you're good.
Just got the white flag. That means
1 to go.
lap to go.
Can I hold him off for 1 more?
Fuck you, 8.
Didn't quite have enough to get up there. Yes! Haha! The no tire gamble paid off.
There's the flag, man. It's over.
Hey Matthew, we just turned no tires into 2nd and 5th. That was awesome. Haha. Is that the guy who won?
Why are
No.
we still racing? Why not?
Do you ever really stop?
That's true. That's true. I was having fun.
All right. We missed the 11 o'clock window, so we may just run this again. Perfectly clean race. Check that out. Turned it into a 5th place finish. No tires. I love it. I love it. My best lap of the race was lap 27.
Good race there, guys. That was fun.
So that worked. I mean, that's a qualifying speed right there. 30.7, 30.8. Absolutely. We're going to save this one, because that was some good stuff. All right. I love it. I love it. I'll have to get a replay of that or a clip or something and throw it on up onto Twitter. Okay. Safety rating is now a 3.92. 1 clean race. That's all we need. 1 good clean race. Might go ahead and do, well, there's like nobody registered for this thing, so we're going to end up finishing way back. But if we do this, then we can do the SKs at 12 and then finish it up that way. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll go ahead and we'll run the Legends. and then we'll pick up the SKs at 12 when this is over. That was far and away my best finish, my best run in the Gander trucks. So I'm happy with that. I'm excited by it. How much did we end up gaining? We got 57 for the I rating. We're back up over 1,800 tonight after 2 good runs with a, what was that, a 5th or a 6th in that, or no, we were 3rd. We finished 4th, I think, in the first race. We'll find out. I'll check here. 5th. We finished 5th in the Legends race, so we're going to go Legends, C-Fix, Legends, SKs tonight. So, all right. That was fun. That was so much fun. Oh, man, the guy who I held off right there actually had the fastest lap of the race, too. And he was on much newer tires, technically. I mean, I guess 7-lap newer, 4-lap newer tires, maybe 3. So, really, he wore the stickers off, and that was it, as I said before. So I'll take that. I will take that and run. Heck yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into this session. We'll go out here, see if we can find some more speed, because we've got 24 minutes yet until it starts. So let's just go see if we can find a little bit more speed. That's why nobody's registered for it yet. It doesn't start until 11:30, but there's not really anything that I want to run here at 11:15. I mean, I don't want to run this race again. I'm not going to go run the super late this week. We're going to pick and choose maybe 2 or 3 super late races this season. Just get up to that A-level license. I mean, it's really the biggest thing that I want to do right now. Just get to that A-level license, still go out and compete. I mean, I'm not sitting here and running in the back of the field or anything over and over again. But, yeah, so that was 3rd split, by the way, in that one. So let's go ahead and let's just see here. This gives us a little bit better view of everything. So we lost to, well, okay, well, there you go.
What were you in the pits for?
Lost to some B's and a C. It's not bad. Straight the field was 16:42. Not great, but
Just a 7-minute bit. I didn't have any accidents or anything. Just came into the pits.
who do we have out here right now? So Todd Byer.
Well, it takes a while for them to change the tires on these cars.
All right, let's see if there's anything that we can figure out here.
20 seconds is kind of like normal.
Yeah, when you're changing the tires.
Okay. Thank you.
We did have a scary first lap the first time out here. It did nearly spin the car. You can see just how loose this thing is. Maybe we can go ahead and start putting together a better qualifying setup. Maybe that's what we'll do here for the next.
We got a couple 15-second laps out there. This is going to be hard.
Yeah, if you're top split, you're going to be running 15-7, 15-8, 15-9 pretty much the entire race.
Damn.
Yeah. LTS, long time no see. Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing?
15, but I haven't seen a lot of 15s.
How you doing? It has been a long time.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
Jeez. Keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. There we go.
You're clear high, clear high.
About 15, 15, still 15.
Well, I understand why. Doing good. How about you? I've been good. I've been good. The streams have been a little quiet lately here. You know, switched audiences. So, ow, jeez, I just followed him right into the wall.
Clear low, clear low.
All right, professional drivers, get out of here.
So yeah, we've been a little quiet, but it's been giving me a lot of opportunity to get really good. We are this close to graduating to the top non-professional level in this simulation. So that close. My rating is at a 3.92. You get to 4, you get automatically bumped up. I'm hoping to get it here in this race. So Let's see, we're going to go ahead and switch to the other setup and try to run some good qualifying laps here. Right, more oversteer on throttle. So let's try this. Let's try this. Sick for a while and didn't stream for almost 2 months, so mine's pretty dead. I understand. I understand that. But hey, you brought people in here. By the way, thanks everybody who came in with the raid. I appreciate that. I do appreciate everybody who's in here for dropping in. But, you know, you have an audience that came with you tonight, so they love you. They love you enough. They came back, so that's awesome. What were you playing tonight?
It's big enough, man. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's right. I changed setups. I got to change the gearing on this thing.
All clear, all clear. My daughter's name is Scholar, so I'm liking you a little bit already.
You've got wheel damage.
Hopping around trying to catch up with everybody. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you thinking about me. I've thought about you quite a bit. I've seen you on, you know, seen your name popping up here and there, and I've been meaning to actually catch up with you. I've been really bad about that. I apologize. That's on me.
But, it's like Scholar with a
RE2, nice. Nice.
What do you have? Yeah, you're the E.
We were playing.
She's with the A.
I'm going to do something here real quick. I don't want to hear these guys right now. These guys are a little bit too loud right now, so I'm going to go ahead and sound. There's a button for doing this.
Trying to join my pitfall again.
Thought, but we'll figure it out. All right, we're going to turn them off for a little bit here, so we don't have to keep listening to them, because all I want to do is go out and build a better qualifying setup. But we were playing Back for Blood last week, me, Crane Bramp. Actually, I think it was just me and Crane Bramp, and then a few people from his community. And had a good time with it. A really good time with it.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Oops. A little too high there.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Let's see what we can turn here. We got a 980 with that first lap, and it was impeded, but this one's not going to be very good. Go to the bottom of the track, buddy.
You've got wheel damage.
All right. Well, we went a little too far with this then. So I was watching Crane play 7 Days last night. Yeah, I haven't played 7 Days with him for a while. We've been doing a bunch of other stuff, having ourselves a good time. Back for Blood, we did Vermintide 2, Survive the Nights, which a new version of that's coming out soon, so we're going to do that one. We've got, hopefully we'll have some plans here for Halloween as well, or the Halloween weekend, the Friday before Halloween, I guess. So hopefully we'll have something good then. Last year we did a stream together the night before Halloween. Alright, so that's a little too loose now. Let's I like Back for Blood. Back for Blood was a lot of fun. It was a crap ton of fun. I liked it better than Left 4 Dead 2, and it's kind of the spiritual successor of Left 4 Dead 2. I liked it better than that one. So okay, that's correct. What happened there? What if I bring them both up one? What happens then? But yeah, it was a lot of fun. They've got, you know, some power-up card systems and everything in there that was a lot of fun. That really made it.
Got one outside. You're clear
really made it
clear
interesting.
high.
But I mean, it's still just a, you know, run and gun, spray and pray,
Low car down low.
scoot and shoot sort of thing. But there's still, you know, not really a concept of using cover or anything like that. Yeah, this setup is all of a sudden way too loose.
Car stopped ahead.
Not getting the sort of performance I was hoping for out of it.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
There we go. Alright. Never played Left 4 Dead, but played World War Z. That was another one we were playing recently, World War Z. It's very similar to World War Z, actually. Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Dead, they're both pretty similar to World War Z. Where this one really kind of catches on to World War Z is where they can pyramid up. They can, I don't know if they can pyramid in Back 4 Blood, but they can at least climb up fences really easily. So there was, you know, that little improvement to it. Let's see here. I'm going to bring that back down. That will help a little bit. And actually go back in there. Bring these up just a hair. Alright, we still have 14 minutes until the race, so I'm just trying to get a better setup here to qualify better. Because looking at the number of people registered, we're going to be in the top split. And looking at the number and who is registered, we're going to be top split here. Which means we're going to have to really work hard. And the better we qualify, the better off we're going to be. Because passing is going to be difficult. Some really, really quality drivers out here. Not quite as much as last night when I ran one off screen, but man. You have to be right there on the edge to really be fast. And let's try this. I know you can't see what I'm doing here, but I don't know how much this interests you either, but I do appreciate you being here. So I just finished 5th in a NASCAR trucks race. It was a 40-lap race, and under a couple of different cautions, guys all pitted. Me and one other guy went the entire race without pitting. He finished 2nd, I finished 5th, so it ended up being a pretty good race for both of us. I will figure out how to run this car with this. Is it all real people or are there AI? This is all real people. So everybody out here is an actual driver. You can do AI if you do it on your own. And you can only do it in certain cars too. Like this one, I can't go do an AI race with this car.
Inside.
It's not set up to do it.
All clear, all clear.
They have cars that you can, and they're adding more that you can do that on. But
wide, you're in the middle. Clear low.
Sorry, Todd.
You're too wide there. Inside. Clear low, clear low.
All right, let's just see if we can figure out how to go remotely fast with this car right now.
Car down low.
I don't want to have to be passing people. That's the problem.
One outside.
When I'm talking about qualifying, it's only me on the track, and there are some really slow guys out here who are being an impediment more than anything else right now. So I do wonder how well this setup would actually work.
Outside. Still there. You're clear high, clear high.
The best lap that I've got right now at 15.980 is nowhere near the fastest lap that I can run.
One inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
But I'm trying new stuff here.
Car on the low side.
Actually, the setup's not that bad once you get it. The tires warmed up, but.
Slow car down low.
Have I played Medieval Dynasty since it came out of early access? No, I have not. I didn't even know it was out of early access, but I will have to go back and give that one a go again. It may not be compatible now with what I'd already done, so I may have to start over. I may have to try and woo Inga all over again, or somebody else. She was just the first one who actually took to me, so we went and wooed Inga.
We have a car stopped down low. Got a car stopped up high.
Oh.
Outside.
That was a new fast lap.
Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high. Go high.
So yeah, I mean, I can run the setup. It's actually not bad. Question is, how well would it actually run? It's not slow. Actually feels kind of good the way it is. It's just those first few laps would be really, really tough. This is supposed to be a qualifying setup. Nobody's running terribly fast right now. 11:21. We got 9 more minutes to go here. You have to start all over again, but it's a lot of fun. Added bandits and new animals, and they changed the story quite a bit, so you have a lot more to do. Awesome. I'm going to have to check it out. I've thought about racing one night, doing random stuff another night, playing with Crane on the third night, and then actually doing a video in there. Especially here for the next 6 months after my daughter's softball season finally ends. We'll be able to actually do stuff like that. But until that softball season is over in the middle of November, I'm still busy as all get out at all times. So she's injured right now, so she's not even playing. Took a fastball to the leg, and she's been having some issues with it.
Car stops down low.
Still not where I want it to be. Did I ever change that thing back? Yes, I did. Okay. So, let's go up one more here. Yeah, she, like I said, she took a fastball to her front leg during an at-bat. And then in the next game, so there's a tournament, so you play, 3, 4, 5 games in a day. But the next game, a couple hours later, she was playing second base. There was a bunt. She went to cover first base. The throw came into her high from third, and the girl running to first base ran her knee directly into my daughter's leg at the same spot when she was up in the air. So she took 2 blows to the same spot. She spent 2 weeks on crutches. It's a nasty bruise. It's a bone bruise, and now it seems like there's a clotted hematoma in there that they're going to have to find a way to break up because it's putting pressure on stuff. Oh man! Dang it! Almost had it.
You've got wheel damage.
All right. Well, let's see. Go one more back there and see what happens. Shouldn't be getting loose like that. But I'm the reason you bought Medieval Dynasty. Well, that's cool. I had a lot of fun playing it. It was a nice change from 7 days to do something like that.
All clear, all clear.
Something that I wasn't worried constantly about, zombies and all, and I could just go ahead and build and learn it and have fun and try to survive.
Car stops down low.
Go find that guy in the woods who decided not to help me and tell him to go to heck.
Slow car down low. Go high. Got one outside.
Oh, 9. What are you doing, man?
You're clear high. Clear high.
Woo! Man, I just want a clear run. That's all I'm asking for. So you can't see it here, LTS. I have 2 new monitors on either side here, so I'm running this with 3 monitors. I can see off to the side and everything. Beautiful. There is no other way to race, let me tell you. SR in progress. Back of his car. Safety rating in progress. That's... Safety rating and I rating are the two different things that you build up here to kind of move up. So, safety rating determines what class you're in. I'm currently in Class B. You start in Rookie, you go to D, C, B, and A. This race, I am actually trying to get to A. That's kind of my goal here, is with this race. If I can keep it clean... This is practice, so it doesn't count. And it's not normally this bad. These are people I won't actually be racing against because my other rating, my I rating, is high enough that I won't be in competition with these guys. I won't be in a race with them. It's going to put them in a different group. Especially with 41 guys registered. We're going to have 3 groups at this point. 3 groups of 13. 1 with 4, or 2 with 14. 2 of those 4. 2 of those 3, yeah.
Got a car stopped ahead. Got a car stopped up high. Go low. Go low.
So it's still not fast. That's my problem. It's still too loose to be fast. I'm going to go ahead and turn audio back on because I have a feeling that somebody wants to say something to me. So I'm going to go turn on the voice chat again. Or no, 3's just one of those guys who drives stupid. Brian Duncan, I wouldn't have suspected. Okay. Finally got my dual monitor set up and I use my TV as a third when I'm console game. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I love this setup. It started off because I got a new job. Work gave me a 27-inch monitor because I work 100% for remote now. They gave me a really nice big monitor. And as a result, it was 27 and I had a 20 and something else really old. I decided to buy 2 new 27s and mount them all together, and I've got this one on running 2 different inputs, so it works. Let's try that. See if that is enough to keep the car down. Because right now, it feels like it just wants to spin.
For some reason I hit a button, and it's in the middle of the screen. How do I get it to go to the bottom right again?
You said your black box is in the middle of the screen?
Go high. Go high.
Yeah.
I believe it's Control K.
Okay.
One of those buttons.
Got one outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
Control K didn't work.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
It's right in the middle of my damn screen.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Good then.
That didn't work either.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Got one outside. Got a car stopped up high. You're clear high. Clear high. Car stops down low. Go high. Have a slow car on the bottom. Go high.
Shortly, it's not going to stay there.
Slow car down low. Got one outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
Alright, let's try resetting it one more time here. It's going to send us to the race session in just a second, so not going to matter. I'm not going to get enough laps in.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Go high. Go high.
There it goes.
It's not.
That was a good little bow there. 0-7.
All right. Let's see. Using two 29-inch monitors, a 60-inch TV. That'd be nice. That would be really nice. Although 60-inch TV, I'd probably have to sit like 5 feet back from it just to be able to drive. Maybe even more. Probably about 7 feet just to not have to do this to see the corners. Yeah, that's a big screen. I used to have a 60-inch rear projection screen a long time ago. One of those big honking cabinets that I used to play PS2 on all the time. Football on that was a pain in the butt because, you know, I'm trying to see something, and instead of moving my eyes to see the different corners, I had to actually move my head, like I was just talking about. TV's mounted on the wall and chairs across the room, I understand. All right, let's just go test this out on a green track. By green track, I mean fresh. Tracks drive different when they've been driven on for a long time and they've got a lot of rubber built up on them.
Go high. Slow car down low. Go high.
Dang it.
Slow car up high. Got a car stopped up
Yeah,
high.
one more lap here.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Have a slow car on the bottom.
Problem is I just can't get on the gas fast enough.
Got one inside.
Or early
Still
enough in the
there.
corner. Because it keeps wanting to spin on me.
Stay high. Slow car down low. Have a slow car on the bottom. All clear, all clear.
So I think I'll do one other thing and hope for the best. Once again, I know y'all can't see what I'm doing. So TV's mounted on the wall, chair. Yeah, I already read that one. Okay. I do love playing with bigger screens, though. Playing this on it wasn't a 20-inch, sorry, it was a 22-inch that was my main monitor before. It's so much nicer to play games and do racing here on a nice big 27-inch screen. It's the largest monitor I've ever actually owned. Alright, this might be doable for qualifying. It's only got to be fast for 2 laps. Ho-ho! Big hit back there behind me. Alright, we're going to qualify, and then I'm going to take a momentary break.
Green, green, green. All right, man. Here comes your first time lap. One more lap to go.
And 890, and the second lap was an 879, so a little faster, but not fast enough to move me up at all. But, alright, with that, I'll be right back. Everybody's got to go, you know, take their momentary breaks. Excuse me. And I am back. Alright, let's see. I got a really good deal on my PC setup and got my first monitor for free. Bought the second, so I would have a dual setup for streaming. I couldn't imagine streaming with a single monitor. In fact, I was doing this with just these 3 monitors and was doing chat on my phone for a while, but now I'm using Restream to do my streaming because I'm doing this on Twitch and out on YouTube. And so you can watch me on either one. Excuse me, but Restream has a chat app that you can set as always on top, and that's what you're seeing there on the screen. And that's why it's got the little Twitch icon next to it. So if somebody went over here into YouTube and said something, then I think it might filter that out just because. But yeah, it's over here. And I don't know why it's not sending my chat through. That's kind of weird. But I did just go over to YouTube and type something in. There it is. Finally made its way over. So, yeah, you can definitely see that. So, my next purchase will be a new chair, because streaming and recliner is not the best for long such. Go to gtracing.com. That's this one here. It's not a high-end chair or anything, but this one I think I paid $109 for it. And I mean, it does the job. It has full recline. It has the little pillow back here and the cushion back in the back. So it's got everything that I need, you know. Hey, Shadows, welcome back. Glad to see you again. Wondering where you went. Chair's comfortable. Yeah, this is my work chair too. I mean, I spend 8, 9, 10 hours a day sitting here for work, and it's good and comfortable. The cushioning hasn't broken down much at all. I think I got it back around May or so, so I've had it for 5 months or so now. I don't have any issues with it. My previous chair was like 15 years old, and the padding was falling out in chunks. The leather had already ripped long ago, and the padding was now coming out in big chunks. I was like, looked at my wife one day. I was like, I think it's time. Yeah, we can finally lay this one to rest. So, yeah, it's good. The only thing that I did is the wheels are really cheap, so I bought myself a separate set of wheels, like the rubber kind of inline skate style wheels. So yeah, I mean, it's good. So the one thing that I will say, I've had one problem with it. That's the cylinder, that keeps it lifted. Every now and then will just give out and it just sinks. But I sit at the lowest setting now anyway because of the way that my desk and everything is set up. So it doesn't really bother me. So bets are open. If you're interested in betting on how I'm going to do, and here is information on how to do it. So, nobody's ever bet before, so LTS and Shadows, feel free to go at it. Once you made the bet, it's locked in though, so you can't change it, and it will lock at about the halfway point of the race. So, having a rough day, so I've been on and off my PC. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're having a rough day, man. I didn't even see where I qualified. I guess I'm 8th. Yeah. Oh, crap. Can I still make it? Can I still make it?
We can't hear you, Dominic.
I don't care. I got to put the right setup on. There we go. I made it. I got the right setup on. Oh, it's giving me a missed start. Dang it. Now I have to start on pit road, and I'm going to be a lap down, so, or most of a lap down. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh well. It's better than running with a bad setup. Forgot to change my set, had to go back and change it, and I missed the start. That sucks.
I mean, you can back out and change it. It's just you start from the
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Green flag, green flag.
So I won't be a full lap down, but I'm going to have my work cut out for me to catch up. I'm not going to catch the leaders, but I might be able to catch a guy at the back or two here. I just have to remember to not push too hard here at the beginning. The good part is I'm just going to be out here running my laps for a while, so I don't have to worry about battling with anybody. I just have to worry about not wrecking the car in the first 3 or 4 laps, because the setup is so loose to begin with. Yeah, I can already see the leaders in the rear view. So maybe I'll catch up and get a couple of spots from the back. Gotta stop pushing it so hard here early on. And then
Stop down low. Go high.
see, those will happen. So, and really my biggest concern is just being clean. No incidents.
That was cool.
I think I'm going to have 2 incident points from practice that are going to count against me a little bit. Just because I lost control of the car at one point, I believe. Or I hit the wall or something. But hopefully a completely clean race will be enough to get me the .08 that I need, especially with a strength of field 2000 or higher. Give me just enough to push me up over into the A license.
We have a slow car up high. Got one stopped up high. We have a car stopped down low. Go low. Go high.
Good job getting out of the way there, guys. Appreciate it.
Slow car up ahead. Car stops down low. Go high.
That's exactly what I did. Went to the high side. It stinks because I probably could have competed for the win in this one. There are some names out here that I know. None of them are unbeatable. Gotta remember not to push it too hard here either. Wear it out too fast. These tires do go away. If I push it too hard, they're going to be long gone before we reach the end of the race. The leaders are just running ridiculously fast laps right now. I don't know if they're pushing it too hard and their tires are going to go, or if they've just found good enough setups to be able to run like that.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
I've raced this guy ahead of me here, Benjamin Richards, 20 times now. He's not having a great week. That I know.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Slow car ahead. Go high. Have a slow car on the bottom. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
That was close. He didn't keep it down on the bottom at all. Alright, we're not even halfway. I need to back it down a little bit here and not cook these tires anymore. Won't care if I have to let the leaders get by me.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Inside turn 1.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
Thanks, fella.
Push it a little bit harder now. Past the midway point in the race, so. This is usually about when I start running my best laps. I'm running just about as fast as the leaders right now. All right. 26 down.
Got one outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Not sure if his tires are just really going away on him that bad right now and he just let me go, or if he thought I was one of the leaders. Because I'm keeping up with the leader. Actually pulling away from second place. See, this is what irks me. If I'd have made the start, I could have a top 5 right now. Instead, I'm sitting in 7th. And nobody ahead of me anywhere for position. Next position ahead of me is half a lap behind. Or half a lap in front of me, I guess. Well, I'm not catching anybody else, so...
Go low this turn.
Thank you, buddy.
Worst that's going to happen is second place will catch me, because now my tires, I can feel them are starting to go. That's why the leader's getting away now. And they fall off a cliff on me here. I get to about 30 to 32, and there's just a sudden transition. I've really got to wrestle it to keep it down on the bottom. Like I said, I'm just trying to run a clean race here. Second place can go ahead and get by me. I really don't care. He's not racing with anybody. I'm not racing with anybody. It's not going to affect either one of us. Because he's not catching the leader. I mean, that's pretty certain at this point. All right, Tabasco man, give me room.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Good job.
All right, man, 2 to go.
It says 3 to go, but because I'm a lap down, it's only 2.
All right, man, One more lap.
Now it's actually got a little pep back in its step. It's like I went through another transition phase or something here. Now all of a sudden it's fast again. Might be the fastest on the track this lap.
Good race, Dad.
Leader, do you have a mic?
Yeah, I do. What's up?
There's the checkered flag.
Would you mind sharing with me what your
Great job,
tire wear
driver.
is at the end of your race?
Yeah, I can make that.
Mostly just the front right.
Good race, everybody. All right, that should have been enough to push me up into an A license. Let's go see. Not bad for starting on pit road.
Good race, guys. Thanks for driving me.
Started on pit road, ended up finishing
From C license, I was
7th
turning laps.
out of 13. So, not bad at all. Not bad at all. And was actually, beginning to catch these guys too. So, pretty good. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to save the replay there because that's the big one right there. Lots of adversity, but there it is. The blue A-level license. I love it. Thank you, LTS. Oh, I've been waiting for that. All right, so let's go destroy it here at Hickory in the SK mods. So this will be our last race of the night. It'll take us to about 12:35, 12:40. So we'll be calling it quits after this one. But oh, that feels so good, so good to have gotten to that A license. Oh, well, glad somebody was actually here to see it. That's the best part, Somebody was actually in here to watch it. Lately, people have been missing my wins and all sorts of stuff, so. All right. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm going to go in there and look at it to see that nice blue rectangle next to my name. Thank you, Shadows. Hey, it took 166 races to get there. 166 oval races. So, not bad. Not too bad. As am I. All right, so these are fun cars here, LTS. These are interesting. So, let's go. Let's watch one of them. These are SK modifieds. Hey, I've raced that guy. I've raced Wayne Johnson. That's not how to do it. All right. Let's get out here and change what we can actually change. Let's see what we can do. There it is, down in the lower right corner. You can see it, my name, A3.4. Haha. Watching these in real life is crazy. Did you ever get a chance to watch the Super Modifieds? I don't know if they still run them anymore. But they were basically Modifieds stripped down of most of their sheet metal and then had a sprint... Of course they are. And then they have a sprint-style wing on the roof. I build my own car. You have to use a specific. You use the different. These are all modeled after real life race cars, and so you can look these up. NASCAR actually runs these in some of their races. This is a NASCAR series, but you can update them. I mean, you can modify them, like not modify them, but you can change the setup in certain ones. This is one of my 2 breast cancer awareness ones for this month, by the way. This is my car right now. the 26, the pink and all. And on the back deck lid here, it says Breast Cancer Awareness and has the URL for the National Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation. Let's see. When I watch these, we're on a bull ring. Yo, these things on high banks are absolutely insane. Yes, but this is the problem with Hickory is...
Still there. All clear, all
it has
clear.
one of the hardest pit exits because you have to follow the line, but it's not wide enough for the car. I didn't even look to see where my I rating went after that last race. I really didn't even care enough to pay attention. Did it go up or down? What does it say right now? 1.7 or 1. Oh, it's not going to show it yet. We'll have to wait for the race to see it. I think. No, 1.8. So it probably stayed relatively close to where it already was.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Go high. Go high. We have a car stopped down low.
This guy's scaring me. He's really having a hard time getting around here, it seems like.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
We got 15 registered, so we're only going to have one split.
Still there. All
Yeah, he's
clear, all clear.
struggling to get around here, apparently. This is a fun track. It's about 3 hours away from me here. The track we were just at is actually about 35 minutes away from my home in Lucama, North Carolina. So it's kind of my home track, my current home track, I guess you could say.
Got a car stopped ahead. Go low. Slow car down low.
Hey, the Bojo's car. Thomas Wynn. He and I had a run-in last week. It was his fault. He got mad at me, but you go back and watch the replay, and it was clearly his fault.
Slow car down low. Go high. We have a slow car up high.
If you do that just right, you can run really deep into 3. 1, not so much, because 1's a tighter end of the track, but you can go really hard into 3 there if you get on the brakes at just the right time. I just missed it and slid up the track, but that's how we're running 870s, 890s right now. Just bury that thing in the corner like that. And he's right there with me too.
Slow car down low.
That was a pretty good lap right there, I feel like.
Slow car down low. Go high.
Well, not great.
Slow car down low.
I gotta move the brake bias a little further. It's not quite right. I'm sliding the front, sliding the nose too much. Get to go to one more race this year. Awesome. Where are you going?
Why?
So wind's actually a little faster than I am right now. So let's go bump those brakes a little further. Not going to matter because we're going to have to set it up, excuse me, all over again. We're going to the race session now. All right, like I said, this will be the last race of the night. So we've actually had a really solid night. We were 5th in Legends, 5th in Gander Trucks. I actually turned a 2-tire strategy into or a zero tire strategy there. There's several cautions early, and most of the guys pitted on lap 11 or lap 22. And me and one other guy were the only ones who chose not to pit that race, and he ended up finishing second. I finished fifth and was actually running faster than third and fourth when the race ended. So it was a pretty good race. And then we just did what we did with the Legends again, starting on pit road and finishing seventh, and and getting up to A. So honestly, I really don't give a crap what happens in this race. I'm happy. I'm excited. We're off to a great start here. Or I guess not a great start, but we're coming to a good close, I guess I should say. Brain's not keeping up with my mouth right now. But yeah, we're drawing to a strong close here with, like I said, as soon as we got that A license, I really didn't care. That was my goal tonight. I didn't think that I was going to get that, but then after the first race, we went up to a 3.8, and I thought, 2 good clean races and I've got it. So went ahead and pushed for it. Did not hang out at the back of the field for safety rating and just kind of ride around. Went out and pushed hard, but drove smart. And it worked. I mean, it worked well. It's a very bumpy track. It's an old track. It's from, I want to say, the 40s, maybe? It's an old track. It's, even in older racing sims, this is one of my favorite tracks. I love short tracks. And Hickory is, I think, 4/10 of a mile. So it's a tight one. 0.36 miles. So basically 3/8 of a mile. So. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. If I finish top 10 here, I'll be happy. I'd like to improve on where my last one was, but
Green flag, green flag. All right, man, here comes your first time left. One more lap.
should be a solid one.
Checker flag this time by.
936, so not great. Probably going to put me about 6th or 7th overall. We must have had enough people come in to give us 2 splits, it looks like. Unless some of those other guys just weren't planning on racing, they were just coming out to practice. But I imagine that the Wayne Johnson was out there. Thomas Wynn, that's what it was. Thomas Wynn was out there, because right there's Wayne Johnson. Thomas Wynn was out there for a reason. So, yeah. All right, well, let's go ahead and watch my my qualifying runs here. We're going to watch these laps. So the number changes. You pick your preferred number, but you only get to run that in certain kinds of races, not in these races that we're just entering at random. Oh, that didn't go back far enough. There we go. So, yeah, we get to waking up early to get there early. Where are you going? What track? But I won't. I'll stop explaining the numbers. I know Shadows understands what it is. Port Royal, nice. Hey, I mean they're adding Port Royal to iRacing. They were out there scanning that a couple of weeks ago. I'm trying to lobby with the promoter for Bedford Speedway to get them to go and scan that one. It's the oldest active dirt track in Pennsylvania, and tons of history. It was part of the Road to Indy for a while. I mean, it's a very well-known track. So I'm trying to work with the promoter Eric Zimbauer to lobby iRacing to go ahead and put yet another Pennsylvania dirt track in there. If they put Port Royal in, that makes 3. Bedford would be 4. But I mean, Pennsylvania is a hotbed of dirt late model racing. So, and even modifieds. So, you know, it makes sense that there would be a lot of them. You have Pennsylvania, you have the Iowa, Wisconsin area, and then a little bit in Florida, and that's the bulk of where the best dirt racers come from. I mean, what's his name? Bill Moyer is from Arkansas or Alabama, but yeah, I mean there's a reason why there are so many famous tracks in Pennsylvania. It's a hotbed of dirt track racing. So, wow, this place though, Hickory, feels so much like. I mean, just looking at the scenery and everything here, this is absolutely your Saturday night short track venue, and I'm so glad that they got this one into the game. I don't know how long it'll be before we start seeing, or before we see another dirt track come in, just because Port Royal, you know, they've got a fair number of dirt tracks in here. With bringing Port Royal in, it's going to limit the thirst, I guess, for dirt tracks, because I think dirt tracks get probably about half the draw of asphalt paved tracks. So it's unfortunate, but hopefully they'll go and do it. All right, so I am starting something. I mentioned it earlier. I won't give too many details around, but I'm trying to start an actual race team to team up with some other folks in here to share setups and information and everything. I've got a name picked out. I was putting the logo together this evening. I'll release more details about it on Twitter and Discord over the next couple of days here. But when you see it, check it out. Actually considering starting to do a setup shop for basically lower price setups that'll get you through second split. You're not going to win top split most of the time with them, but they're good enough for second split, because there's a market out there for that, honestly, because most people are charging $5 to $10 per setup, sometimes even more. And if I go out and I charge $1 or $2 for a setup that'll win you races in second split, people will pay that. It's not really an investment at that point, it's pocket change. All right, man. So
line up on the outside row now.
All right, I said that qualifying lap was going to get us about to 6th spot, and Thomas Wynn actually is in this one. I totally missed his name. He's starting 7th. Debating going with a brand new sprint chassis. The problem you're going to find there is, you know, with a startup budget, you know, how are you going to build out the entire thing with an, you know, engine and everything, because the engines are going to run you out the walls. That's why a roller is a good option if you can find it. But hey, if you can find the parts for it, though, it doesn't have to be a brand new engine. Go get a rebuild from somebody. You know, doesn't have to be top of the line stuff right now. I'm gonna live my my dream of owning and driving a race car vicariously through you, though. This is the closest I'm going to get, unless somebody says, "Hey, you want to drive my Legend this week at SNS?" Southern National, where we just were. It could happen. And while I'm dreaming, I'd like a pony.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
I've looked into race car ownership for so long in my life, and there just never was a point in time when it was a feasible thing for me to do. And of course, unless you can get out to the track and start running, you're never going to be able to show somebody that you're worth putting in their car. So.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Go high.
Hey, Mr. Bojangles, Thomas Wynn. I had nothing to do with it that time, buddy. We didn't even touch.
We have a car stopped.
So, even though it was your fault the first time we had a run-in, you still got mad at me for that one. I didn't even come close to you. These things are so hard to spin. It takes so much to break these cars loose. Driving these things is like having Spider-Man on all four wheels, slinging webs for you to hold it down.
All clear, all clear.
Dude, that was not cool, man. I don't know if I came up, he came down, or if it was a combination of both, but we just about killed each other right there. There we go. Now we got the standings up. It hides those for the first couple laps of the race so that I don't look at them and do something stupid. A little too low there, Wayne, and I just got into the wall slightly. Not enough to do any damage or get me any points, but enough to let the guy behind me catch up. And I haven't even been using my brakes. That's been part of my problem here so far. All right, drive it in there deeper. Maybe then we can actually get on the gas a little faster. Really seem to be helping me much. The rollers are hard to find. I mean, this is the time of the year to be looking for them, though, when everybody's selling out their team at the end of the season. So if you're gonna find an opportunity, now's going to be the time. Unfortunately, this is also when the prices are going to be highest, so you're probably going to want to look at, you know, December, even January, see what's left out there, and see what you can make somebody an offer on. Doesn't have to be top of the line stuff, you know. You can make it better over time.
You're clear. Dang it. Clear high. Got one inside.
This is the guy who I was having trouble getting around in practice, I think.
All clear, all clear. Have a slow car on the bottom.
It was the same guy. How can you go that slow and still wreck? That's what I don't quite get. Unless somebody dumped him because he was in their way. Which right now, if I was the guy in 4th place, I'd be a little annoyed at that lap car who's slowing me down. But I'm beginning to understand that Thomas Wynn's self-awareness is lacking. And it's a shame because he's a pretty good race car driver. But
Have a slow car on the bottom. Go high.
Alright, lap 23 at this point. So we're still rolling pretty good here. So this is a fixed setup race for anybody who's watching and not really aware of it. So there's only so many things you can change about your setup in these races, and that's why it's follow the leader a lot. You're waiting for somebody to make a mistake or to use their equipment too hard and burn stuff up.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
I want to be annoyed with him for racing that hard, but he's actually racing with Thomas Wynn for position, so... I was about to say something and I looked and saw that they're on the same lap, and when somebody's close enough to you, you can smell them like that, you know, you want to make sure that you stay with him. And he has every right to battle. It's just the unwritten rules of racing. You know, your laps down, especially in a event like a series like this that doesn't have caution flags. You're not going to catch back up, so don't race the leaders hard. I would love to get by Wayne Johnson here. Just to have a 5th place. I'm actually pretty decent with this at this track overall in the little bit of running that I've done. As I hear Shadows, I don't know if you know who Ty Majeski is, but he is the god of iRacing essentially. And I was in a super late model practice session with him the other night here at Hickory, and I left as soon as I passed him on the speed chart. It was like my only goal was to be faster than Ty Majeski.
To go.
Yeah, unless Johnson slips here, I ain't getting by him. Tried digging under there, but
Alright, man. White flag at the line.
I don't want to turn him. That's something I absolutely don't want to do. Yeah, I was trying not to plow into him right there.
Thank you for moving out of the way, left cause. Thank you very much.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job.
That was a good battle. All right. So I'll take 6th. We finished 5th, 7th, and 6th tonight. Not bad. I'll take it. say rollers are hard to find around me. Actually, I'm going to try to build the motor from brand new. How are you as far as mechanical stuff goes? I mean, have you worked on a lot of motors? See, ooh, a 7:31. Not a bad lap. Not a bad lap at all. Lots of good laps in there, actually. Yeah. I started to pull away from this guy. So by the end of the race, how much of a gap was there? Yeah, we pulled away on him pretty good. And I had a chance here. I could have really driven it hard in right here. I probably would have turned him. I wasn't going to do it. Dad went to school for automotive, so we're going to build together. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good resource to have. My dad and my grandfather were both mechanics. Neither one of them went to school for it or anything. They just learned on their own. But I could fix a 60s Mustang. I can't fix a current Mustang. Or I'll just wait till I go back from UNOH and have a job to start racing. I mean, put the money into the school. I don't know. I'm going to save that one because that was fun. Even though it was all follow the leader, it was fun because there was a lot of back and forth there. All right, so that is going to be the end of it for tonight. And hey, the safety rating went up from a 3.45 to a 3.62. We're climbing on up there. We are getting that safety rating up high. So I'm happy. I'm psyched. All right. Thanks, everybody who dropped in tonight. Thank you, LTS Gaming, for the raid. I appreciated it. I appreciate you more than anything else. And Shadows, it was good to talk to you as always. Be on the lookout. Like I said, there is going to be an announcement of the formation of an iRacing race team and other things going along with it. So be on the lookout on Twitter and Discord for that. If you're not already on the Discord, I would love to tell you how to get there, but I broke that stuff tonight, so we'll have to post that tomorrow. You can also just go to my profile on Twitter, Skill-Free Live, and twitter.com/skillfreelive. Click on the Linktree link on there, and there's a Discord link from that. So, LTS, thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm glad you stuck around to the end here, and I'm so glad to hear that you are feeling better and getting back into streaming. That's awesome, and I will be looking for you now to drop in on you whenever I can. I don't get the opportunity to do that too much with work, but I will try as often as I can. So, all right. We are going to close things out here. So, didn't even do that part right there. I love that background, by the way. I made that background. I'd have to show you guys the pictures that I did this from, but there was a daytime picture of a burned out forest and a really nice shot of the moon, and I went ahead and composited those things, and it was really fun to do, and it was really cool to be able to do it. So, yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow with Crane Bramp and whoever else joins us. So be on the lookout for that. Not racing. We'll be doing some other stuff. I'm not sure what we're doing yet, but we'll get that all figured out. Probably some more Back for Blood or something like that. All right. Take care. Have a good one. Until next time, I'm Skill-Free Live. I'm Mike. You've been watching Skill-Free Live. I'll get that right. I'm Mike. You've been watching Skill-Free Live. Take care.